Ever wonder if you found that right one, baby, your soulmate? Well, today I've got 5 signs that will tell you if you found the right one, baby. Stay tuned. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talambon, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we from today, ladies and gentlemen. I got 5 signs, 5, to tell you if you found the right soulmate, the unbeatable soulmate, the one that you think that you really, really have a perfect match with. You've always wanted to know that person that fits with you, and you think you got the right fit, baby. Well, I got 5 signs that will show you if she's the one. Could she? Would she? Could she ever be the one? Well, 5 signs will show you. Will give you a barometer that will tell you if that one is the one for you. And because when you look at these signs are tightness. It shows a uniqueness. It shows a bond. It shows a strong communication. It shows a mutual trust, a mutual love, a mutual affection for each other. So when you see those things in an individual, you have to question, is she the right one? Is she my soulmate? You know? So we got 5 for you. Real quick. Here we go. Thumbnail for the day, no hocus pocus, just thumbnail for the day. Soulmate. Yeah. Could she be the one? Hmm? Does she look, can you tell a soulmate by their appearance? Hmm? Yeah, you never know. But can you tell them how they treat you by how they treat you? More importantly, how they treat you and how they reach you. That's how you deal with finding your soulmate. When they touch your heart, when they touch your mind, when they touch your soul with the elements of their essence, that means you have found the right one, baby, for you. And when you find that one, man, hold on to her with for dear life. Hard to find somebody that connects to you, that wants to be affectionate to you, that want to reach you, teach you, dependable, reliable, communicative. Hard to find that one for you because see, you're dealing with someone that's been shaped, formed, and made just for you. That fits the crevices in your cracks. After that word, that fits the crevices in your cracks. You complete. You complement each other. Okay, that's what a soulmate is. A deep love, a deep overriding affection, and that leads to a strong what connection. That's what you want in life when you're looking for a soulmate. And when you find that one, you find that everything she measures up to with another woman, she's unbeatable. What you mean unbeatable, Bobby? What you mean? Yeah, no one can beat her for her kindness. Mhm. No one can beat her for her joy that she brings you. No one can beat her for the smile that she gives you. No one can beat her how she touches you. No one. And when you find that connection, hang on to it. Let's go. Number one, we got no focus, focus, just thumbnail, real quick, thumbnail. Number one, we got 5 for you. Okay. Number one, you understand each other's emotional languages. Okay. Now, when you talk about emotional language, the love language, basically, everybody talks to each other in a unique and specific way that reaches that person. And that's called your love language. Number two, you're secure in your relationship. Yeah, you got to have a sense of security, man. Number three, you just want to be around each other. Yeah, you want to be around each other, and then you want to feel good about each other. Number four, you like it's like you've known them forever. You ever met somebody you feel like you've known forever? I have. Number five, you feel like you can read their mind. And when we're talking about soulmate, ladies and gentlemen, it's not necessarily limited to a romantic relationship because there's a lot of people out there. Haven't you met somebody before in your life and you say, man, you talk to a guy or a woman or a boy, a little girl, boy, and you feel like you've talked to them, been knowing them for your life, some people have that effect on you. And that's a soul connection. Not necessarily a soul mate where it's romantic rate, romantic mate, but it's a soul connection, soul to soul. Okay. When the soul to soul touches, it's a unique chemistry. It's like fire. And it's not a burning explosive fire, but it's a simmering, strong fire. Okay. And you can feel it. You feel a difference when you meet each other. You feel a difference when you talk to each other. When you let's look at each other. It's a big difference. That's your soulmate. You didn't know what that was, did you? You don't know. Some of you got a soulmate right now and don't even know it because you don't know the signs. All I know about this, you made me feel good. Okay. I'm gonna, I'm gonna show you some things that will help you out. Okay. Number one, we'll talk about number one. Thumbnail. Number one. You understand. You understand each other, man. You understand the language. There's 5 languages of love. Number one, words of affirmation. You say, oh wow, you're the most kindest person I've ever known. And I really love you. Words of affirmation, man. Affirmation. You affirm their strength and your love. You affirm your love for them. You affirm your relationship with them. You affirm your wanting to be with them, your desire for them. Affirmation. You are the one for me, baby. Yeah. And then there's acts of service. Everything you do is about servicing them. Yeah. That's how some people show their love. They just want to do stuff. Yeah. And love, as we know, is an action word, right? It's about doing. It's about helping. Okay? So, every time you need anything, you want something, that's love, man. That's service. Love, service. It's a language of love. You say, well, you don't never show me no love. What you mean I don't show you no love? I show you my love every day, baby. I get you what you need. That's love. Love. That's how people show their love. And a lot of times, women and men, also, we get confused because we don't understand each other's language of love. But when you find your soulmate, your language of love is the same. And you recognize it, how you reach that person and how she receives your love. That's her language of love. Her language of love may be how you touch her. Yeah. There's a lot of people like that. But your language of love may be how she does things for you. Yeah. That everybody has their own language of love. And when you connect on a love language, you connect on the same level of the love language, then you know you got the right one, baby. That could it be, would it be your soulmate? Listen to me. Let's go. Receiving gifts, man. I just told you about that. You receive. Some people like to give, and then some people like to receive, That's a lot of ladies like, man, I want that Gucci bag. That's how she show. If you give me that Gucci bag, I'ma love you. But it goes deeper than that. But that's a facetious way to look at it. But it goes deeper than that, And then you're talking about quality time, man. When you spend time, you don't have to go out to this place and that place. Just time alone, man. Time alone is so important to the development of your relationship. You can sit down, you have to nothing say. Sometimes you want to talk, sometimes you don't want to talk. But that time alone together, it speaks volumes of how you think of that person and how that person thinks of you. Time alone is very, very important. And that's how some people show their love. They just want to be around you. That's a language of love. And then last, physical touch. Yeah, when you understand each other's emotional language, physical touch is huge. I don't know about you, man. I like to be touched. I really do. I like to be touched in the right place. Don't touch me under my arm. I'm gonna have some problem with that. But I like to be touched. I like to be stroked. See the ball here right here? I like my head to get rubbed sometimes. Well, different. But yeah, everybody got certain. Some women like to be caressed. Just rub, stroke smoothly, soundly, and it makes them connect with you on a very, very unique and strong level. Number 2, when you want to know 5 signs you found that right soulmate, unbeatable for you. Number 2, you're secure in your relationship. Okay, you're secure, man. You got to worry about. I don't think she gonna go out and cheat on me. I don't know about it. I trust is there, man. You got to worry about that. And then talking about jealousy. Jealousy is not a big factor. I know when you're talking about Filipinos, jealousy is always a factor. However, when they really love you, they're not going to be too jealous because jealousy destroys relationship. And that's the last thing they want to do. They don't want to destroy what you do for them, how you've reached them, how you've teach them, how you've taught them. They don't want to destroy that connection. So what do? They limit that jealousy because everyone gets jealous every now and then. Then respect, man. When you're secure in your relationship, you have respect for your lady. Okay? What you mean respect? Yeah, you don't call her the B word. You don't do that. That's wrong. You try to show her and teach her the right way by not using profanity. That's not necessary to call somebody out their name. That means you don't respect her. Talk to her right. And let her have the same thing for you. Respect each other's mutual respect is important. And then you want to have a healthy Independence. What you mean healthy? What you mean? I'm independent. What you mean healthy, man? You don't want to be codependent upon her. You don't want her to be codependent. You want to have a healthy, independent, even though you love each other and you complement each other and you seek and you want to bond together, there should always be a sense of independence in you because you're independent. You're not connected at the hip. Okay. Sometimes you feel that way, but because of that independence, you know that, hey, even though she's here, I still got to do my thing. Because if you were always connected at the hip, if that person wasn't there, could you function? No. So you want to have a healthy what? Independence as it relates to your soulmate. When you have found that unbeatable soulmate in your life. Yeah, healthy independence. If you got that, man, you got that right one. So let's talk real quick. Number one, we talked about understanding each other's emotional language. I gave you 5 of them. Number 2, we talked about your security relationship, trust, jealousy, respect, healthy independence. Number 3, you just want to be around each other. So ain't nothing wrong with that. You have a strong desire just to be close to them. What's wrong with that? That's when you know you have, and you don't have to have sex all the time. Just want to be with them. That's when you know you got somebody special, man. Yep. You know, and they want to do the same with you. You don't have to holler and scream and shout, and you ain't got to watch. You just want to sit next to them. Sometimes you be reading a book, you know, looking on TikTok on your phone. You see doing the same thing. That's what you know you got somebody special. Yeah, yeah. And so and then you can have a silence and still feel comfortable. Yeah, you can sit there and talk. You don't have to make up no chit chat. You know. You ain't got to do all that because you have secure in her. She's secure in you. You trust her. The communication's always there when you need it. It's available and amenable. But sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you need that silence between each other, that alone time between each other, because that does what? Strengthens your bond. It strengthens your mate. It strengthens your soul. That's what you got, a soulmate. When you're sitting next to your soulmate, you don't have to say one word. She don't have to say one word to you because your souls are connected. And with that connection comes some inherent qualities. Yeah, she understands where you are. She can feel your vibe. She can feel the rhythm of your essence, the rhythm of your soul, the rhythm of your love. It all penetrates her. And you, same with you. Your rhythms penetrate her as well. You don't need to say one word. All you got to do is be there for each other. And that's so very important when it gets, as it pertains to strengthening your love, strengthening your bond. It's hard to find that kind of relationship. When you could just sit there and you don't have to look at each other. You could be doing TikTok, she could be doing Instagram, whatever. But you know you're there. You know she's there. She knows you're there. There's a connection, a strong bond that cannot be unbeatable, cannot be unbroken, cannot be shaken, cannot be taken. That's when you know you have found that unbeatable soulmate in your life. I'm telling you, man, when you find it, you better hold on to it. You don't have to fill it with small talk. Just feels natural to be just near each other and dear to each other and care to each other and share to each other. That's when you know you found the right one, baby. That unbeatable soulmate. Okay. Number 4, Jiggy and Dr. Doe. You feel like you've known them forever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like you've known them forever and a day, a lifetime. Huh? How many people you met and you feel like, wow, you talk to them for 10 minutes, a year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, but it feels like you've been known all your life. And she feels the same way too. That's hard to find someone. And when you find someone, guess what? That's a sign that you found that unbeatable soulmate in your life. That every person wants to find somebody that they can reach out and touch to and connect with. And don't have to go through the layers of complexity to explaining this to them. I got to go explaining why you feel the way you do. They already know. You don't got to go around the roses to tell them about your day. They already know. You don't got to go around the day telling them about anything you know about how you feel. They look at you. They can feel you. They feel your vibe. How you doing, Johnny? Johnny, you don't look too good. What's wrong? That's when you know you got a soulmate. Okay? You don't have to say one word. They know it. And because they connected to you on a very, very deep, loving, sharing, caring level. And when you're connected to somebody like that, you don't have to say one word. They know what's going on in you. just by observing you, observing your features, observing your countenance, okay? The quality of your tone and your voice. All of those things can tell somebody that's connected to you on a soulmate basis how you're doing, okay? It's very important. You feel like you've known them, but if you've been 5 months, sometimes 5 months, 5 years deep, 5 months deep, but it feels like a lifetime. Hmm? Yeah. And so effortless, man. It's an effortless, endless connection. That's what it is. That's why it feels that way. It's an effortless, endless, infinite connection. I don't know what other descriptors, like adjectives or adverbs that I could use, but those are the way. That's how you feel. It's like it's never been not there, and it's never going to be not there. Are you getting me? That's how a soulmate response to each other comes out. It is infinite. It is endless. It is effortless, but it is what it is. And it's strong and it's long and it's tight and it's right. And nobody can come against that, man. When you got it, you got it. You know it, you know it. It is what it is. Let's go. Last one. Number 5. We still alive. Let's go. But yeah, you feel like you can read their mind, man. You know what she's getting ready to say. She know what you're getting ready to say. Okay. That's when you got somebody special, man. How many times you met somebody and you know what they're getting ready to say? Not too many. I don't know, but unless you telepathic, but I can, well, except for me, sometimes I can read people. But yeah, unless you telepathic, you can't understand, you know. So when you find somebody like that, man, you know what she getting ready to say. She getting ready to say, and she said, you read her mind. You know where she's at. She know where you at. You better stick with that person, baby. It's just strong. You don't find that kind of connections and relationships that much. It's a soulmate connection. It is endless. It is effortless, and it is infinite. Yeah, you can read their mind. Easy to communicate. That's why you can communicate with them very easily. You know what's on their mind. You know what they're thinking. They know what you're thinking. How many times you say, I know what you're thinking, sweetheart. I know exactly what you're going to say. And sometimes what makes it even so better is that you both say the same things at the same time. And you run into each other, you interrupt each other. And you're going to say this. And then you say, oh, you saying that? I said the same. You see, you run into each other, you say the same thing. That happens a lot. It is unimaginable, but it does happen a lot. When you are connected to the right person, you're connected to your soulmate, you will run into each other's words because you know what's on their mind and they know what's on your mind. They know what you're getting ready to say sometime before you even say it. Okay. Facial expressions also, you can tell a lot. When they do one of these, you know exactly what's on their mind. You know what they're getting ready to say. And the same for you. So it's important, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go real quick review. Number 1, we talked about 5 things today about when you have found that soulmate. Yeah, that's effortless, endless, emotional type connection, man. It's hard to find it. When you find it, man, you better be on the grind, okay? And keeping it, because it takes work to keep that in check, and takes work to keep that in shape. And it has to be worked, not just twerked. Number 1, we talked about understanding each other's emotional language. I gave you 5 love languages. What you mean? Love languages, man. How your woman express your love to you, how you express your love to your woman. Love language. How she receives it, how you give it, how you give it, how you receive it. Love language. And then I talked to you about your security, man. You got to be secure. You can't find it. If you have a relationship with a woman have a relationship, and you're not secure in that relationship, ain't no soulmate. That's a hellmate. Because you don't know what they're going to do from one day to the next. Like, I don't know if she's going to find out somebody. I don't know if she like me. I don't know what that. Come on, man. That is not a soulmate. That's not a sign. That's a sign from hell. That's all that is. But you want the sign from heaven. That's the right one for you. Okay, man. And then you want to be secure in your relationship. Number 3, we talked about you want to just be around. Sometimes, man, it's so good to be around somebody that you know you have that powerful connection with. You ever had that feeling in your life? Powerful, strong connection. And you can just feel the magnetism coming from that person. You ain't got to say one word, because you know that you're secure in yourself. She's secure in herself, and you're secure in each other's arms and your relationship. That's called it having powerful soulmate connection. Okay. And then we talked about you feel like you know them forever, man. Yeah, man. You know, I've met Very many people like that. And when you're talking about a soulmate connection, ladies and gentlemen, you don't necessarily have to be romantic. It just be somebody you met. I've met so many mentors in my life. I had many mentors. When I say mentor, person that's helped me to show me how to do things in life, how to be more of a man, how to bring more maturity in my life. Mentors. And so some guys I've met, man, I feel like, they just talk to me, hit me right in the right way, what they say to me. I feel like I've known this guy for a long time. Wow, man, we just connect. That could be a soulmate connection, but not on a romantic basis. So when you find somebody like that, man, hang with them, because they're going to introduce you to some things in your life. You will introduce them to some things in life, and they will enhance your living on this planet we call Earth. Okay. And then lastly, we talked about you feel like you can read them. Yeah, man, you can read my mind. But I'm be honest with you, man. I could tell. It's a gift I got. I can tell what's on somebody's mind. That's a gift. But a lot of y'all can't do it. And so, but when you find somebody that you feel like that, they can read your mind, you better hang with them because that's special. You don't find that in any other ordinary relationship. Soulmates, baby. You looking for one soulmate in the Philippines? Come on down. They're right here waiting for you, baby. They got your name on their forehead. Ready for you, Johnny. Ready for you, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. You ready, man? Hey, man, that's it, man. That's all I got for you today. We running strong, running long, running tight, running right on this show today. I told y'all that I was going to be doing my broadcast, getting straight to it, getting it out. That's what I'm doing. Have you seen any changes now? I'm getting straight to it. I'm not messing around with no yin yang, all that. I'm getting straight to it, and we getting it out. Okay? So let's ride this train real quick. Before one quick notice before I go on, one of our brothers is ill right now. I don't know if he's out the hospital yet, but Smooth Sounds was back in the hospital. He may be out now. I'm not sure. He's had pneumonia, and I think he said pancreatitis or something like that. I've read on the internet. Y'all pray for Smooth Sounds. Okay, pray for him that he would get released, and God will heal his body. He's had a number of illnesses, so I'm always in prayer for him. Me and Lisa always be praying for him and the people on this channel. Okay, so remember prayer, remember Smooth Sounds in your prayer. He's in the hospital, and hopefully he'll be out soon. Okay, let's go ride this train. We got to find out who's rubbing up, tubbing up, buffs up, and be first man in the. Here's how. Who that said he gonna be? Jim said, I need to know. People get ready. Whether the train's coming, don't need no ticket. You just got on board. All you need is love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. I gotta find out who rubbing up, tubbing up, bumped up enough to be the first man in the. Here's how. Who that said he gonna be? I need to know. Can somebody tell me, please? I want to know. Inquiring mind want to know who that said he gonna be. Them say when I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. Let's ride this train. Y'all ready, man? Come on, man. We ain't got a whole lot of folks. Let's ride it till we can't ride no more. Let's ride it till the wheels come off the track, baby. Let's go. Runner. I'm gonna find the person up here say they can't beat them. So, let's go. Who there? Let's go. Number one honcho in the house. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, my brother? From another mother. He said, he's my favorite guy in the Philippines, BobbieD. What's up, brother? Hey, man, so good to see you in the house today, Murphy. Gunny in the house. Woo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Gunny's getting ready to come down to the Philippines. And y'all need to take note of that, okay? This is going to be a very monumental occasion for him. This is the first time when he's going to be coming in a couple of weeks, the first time he's ever been to the Philippines, and the first time he will be meeting his lady. And it's going to be an awesome time. I wish I was a fly on the wall because I would have a big ball watching that. Nah, just saying, man. Nah, but whatever you do, man, do it. I know you're an honorable man. You're going to have a good time. And he's a decent man, so he's not gonna do nothing crazy, okay, y'all? So get that stuff out your mouth. He's gonna be a decent man to his lady, and she gonna be decent. He gonna have an awesome time. I'm praying for you, man. You get down here safely and get back home safely, man. Okay? So good to see you. Y'all give me proud. Murphy, hey, number one in the house today. Let's go. Who we got? Ron Chain. Who we got? John Thomas, Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? You good, my brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. Wouldn't want to. What's up, John? So good to see you in the house today. Gold Bullet, he said, good morning, BobbieD. Good morning to you, John. John's up there in New York City. where the women are looking tight and pretty tight. John trying to get out there too. I'm not sure. He may be going to Thailand. John keeps changing minds. I don't know. I've been to Thailand. The women in Thailand and the women in the Philippines are very, very different. There's a different way that the Filipinos treat their men versus Thailand women. I'm gonna do a broadcast on that. Difference between Thailand women and Filipino women, so y'all know. Don't think they're all the same. They might look similar, but their attitudes is somewhat different because of the culture. The cultural differences shape our minds, shapes our behavior, and shapes how we treat one another. So their cultures are similar. They're in a tropical climate, et cetera, same in Southeast Asia, but the culture's diverse as well. A little bit different from the Philippines. Excuse me, I'm gonna bring that out to you when I do that broadcast. So good to see you, John. Ron Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Group, One Love. John, I forgot to tell you, man. Number 2, Joe. You do just fine, John. But that doctor, you hit the 2 spot today. Let's go, Ron Train. Murphy, hey, what's up, man? He said sometimes it can be hard to let someone know how you feel for fear of being taken to the cleanest. You have to clock clean. Yeah, I got you, man. You're really right about that. But I think the key factor in determining, and he's talking about telling somebody the three big words in life, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You have to be careful with that, especially when they're dealing with Filipinos. Time, it tells everything, in my opinion. You have to wait for the appropriate time and wait until you have received appropriate signals. What are the signals? We just gave you 5 signals, that would determine if it's okay to share details about you, intimate details, intimate concerns about you. Okay, I'm going real quick because I mentioned 5 details, real quick. 5 signs you want to look out for. Okay, and it's important that we reinforce this. Number 1, you understand each other's emotional language. You understand her, she understands you. You're secure in your relationship, you're secure with each other, you just want to be around each other. If you know you have a special feeling for them, you can read their mind and tell what's on them. That's the time you want to release that information. You want to release that emotional discharge, and you say, well, sweetheart, I've been loving you for a long time, and I just had enough guts in me to tell you, enough strength in me, emotional fortitude to let you know that I think you're the most beautiful woman in the world, and I want you to be my girl. That's how you do, man. But you don't just don't jump out with that type of information immediately. It takes time to get to that level. Every relationship has levels, and every time you go on one level and move up to another, you get more devils. Okay, you with me, G? You with me? JP, y'all with me, man? Hey, man, y'all better get on board. You won't fall off this train. It's the love train, baby. The love L to the O to the VE, love train in the house. But yeah, man, I understand your concern because this. I remember meeting Filipinos online, and Filipinos have this thing about they can make you feel warm, they can make you feel loved and care, and they can get in touch with you quick. They can get in touch with your feelings quick. And sometimes, if you're not cautious enough, you will just tell them, "Hey, I love you." but they will do it real quick too. Filipinos have the tendency to say, "I love you." How many times you dated online on a chat site, and Filipinos say, "I love you." You say, "What?" It could be the first time you met them, but they do that. A lot of them do that, but you can't take that seriously. But again, I understand you have to be very, very careful. For those of you that don't know what to do, look at my videos. I got videos out there to tell you what to watch out for. One of the most popular videos I have is how to spot lies and deceit in Filipinos. Okay, how to spot lies and deceit in the Philippines. You got to look for it, man. Some of them be lying. I love you. You're so handsome. And you look like Freddy Krueger. I told you, man. You got to be careful with that. But again, go back to the same theme. I opened up this conversation with time. Time heals all wounds, and it tells all stories. It brings the truth to the light. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody that's phony, time will tell it. Okay, give them 3 months, 4 months, whatever you need to take. Give yourself some time. Don't run and tell everybody. Even if sometimes we can fall in love with somebody very, very quickly, depending on how we feel. But don't reveal that information until it's time. Okay, until it's strong enough, and until it's tight enough, until it's right enough. and you can't hold it in no more, that's when you do it. Okay. And if she turned out to be a scam after you told her that, you in trouble. Because you done gave her your heart, man. All right, let's go. Yeah, we got, hold on, I messed up, y'all. Excuse me 1 minute. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be. And I got out the wrong place. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. We got Right Train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation, the Groove of Love. Crook Mark in the house. Crook Mark in the house. Woo, what's up, Crook? How you doing, my brother? He said, what say you, BobbieD? Hey, man, we doing fine. We blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Lord. Yeah, what's up, man? You good? So good to see you. I ain't seen you in a while, man. What's up? Right Train, who we got? Crook Mark said, what to do, Love Train? Love Train crew in the house, Love Train crew in the house. They not like a mouse. They in the house. Let's go. They doing fine. Right Train, we got Crook Mark said, Grassy Murphy. Murphy don't play, man. Murphy is one of these guys, like, you get up in the morning, he got an agenda. He just don't lay in the bed. He gets up, like some of y'all lay in the bed, and get up, and then get something, he can go back in the bed. Nah, Murphy ain't get out of the bed. He said, okay, I got to do this. He's productive, so he want to be number one today. He said, I'm going to get up out this bed. And he made that thing right time long and strong. All right, what we got? Give me 1 minute, y'all. Let me check one thing here. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, it is so utterly important, ladies and gentlemen, that you find a deep and overriding connection in your life when you're dealing with a relationship. Relationships are meant to last. You know, a lot of us have in their minds that a relationship only lasts as long as she don't make you mad, or as long as he don't make you mad. That's it. If they make me mad, I'm out. I'm going on them out. I'm out. That's nothing. That's childish stuff. Grown, strong people relate to each other. They get angry. Yeah, we get angry. We have emotions. We get angry as things happen. But you know what? The love brings you back together because it's a strong bond. I mean, it may take a while, whatever, depending on what the problem was, but it will bring you back together. If it's true love, if it's real love. If it's fake and phony, you're going to split up. Yeah, you're going to be done with her. She's going to be done with you. That's when you know you ain't got the right one, baby. All right, let's go around train, BobbieD. Who we got? Crook Mark, Murphy, hey, Ride Train, who we got? Murphy I'm meeting my lady in a week. It's been almost 3 years. Oh, wow. You heard that, man? Congrats, Murphy. Did y'all hear what he said, man? He's going to meet his lady in about a week. It's been almost 3 years now, and we're finally going to meet. Wow. Can I be there with you? No, I'm just playing, man. That's a special time that you want to share with only you and your lady. She bring her mama, tell her get back. get up out of here. I'm coming here to see you. I might see you later on, mama, but not right now. I want to see her. And and a lot of them do that, man. When they meet you the first time, I remember the first Filipino, not least the first Filipino I met out here. Okay, I was naive because that was the first time me coming out here too. She said, can I bring my sister? And naive old me said, sure. She brought her sister and the little girl and then some other people. I was like, what is wrong? I didn't tell her that. I was looking at my mind, what is wrong with you, lady? I didn't want your whole family to come out here to y'all right now. Anyway, but yeah, it can happen like that. So you want to make your moment last a lifetime. There should be a special connection that leads to affection between you and your lady, and you should cherish the moment, okay? And take some pictures, man. Take some pictures. Now, you don't have to share with nobody, but take some pictures so you can have it for a remembrance of her when you met, and she can have a remembrance of you. Take videos, take pictures. The way she smiled, the way you smiled, how she was surprised. Take pictures, man. It's going to be something that you will look at when you get back home to the United States, and something she will look at when she get back to her house. It's going to be a memory for a lifetime. Let's go around train. Who we got? Murphy said, thanks, good man. How are you, man? You good? Where you been? Let's go. Our crew boss, I'm better than deserves. Murphy, hey, man, we all are better than we deserve. We deserve, right? We all really deserve, but we ain't got it because our Most High God, Jesus Christ, paid the price. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Crook Mark and yourself. How you doing, Murphy? Man, you good? Ryan Train. Who we got? Murphy. He said, bro, I'm watching All Black Cowboy movie from the 40s. Never seen one before. Sorry to get off top. Okay, All Black Cowboy. I never seen an All Black Cowboy movie. I never seen that. You sure about that, Murphy? You sure they ain't got no they white people with black face on? They happen back in the day. since they didn't want to employ blacks in the movies, theaters, and we were like nothing to them. They would instead of giving us a part, right, to play a black person, they would put blackface. Caucasians would put black paint and stuff all over their face and act like they was black person. Kind of crazy stuff they would do, man. All because they didn't respect us and they didn't think we was good enough to be in a movie. Let's go around here. Who we got? Murray, bless him. Thank you, sir. I'm blessed and highly favored of the Lord. What's up? What's up? Praying now. You better be praying, brother. You got to get on that plane. We're going to be praying for you, man. Take your time. And it's gonna be a long journey, man. I don't know how long your flight is. Sometimes the longest flight I had was 32 hours. Okay, you say 32 hours? Yeah, that's including the layover. I had like a 4-hour layover and a whole bunch of stuff. Man, it was a nightmare, but it was cheap. And don't go for cheap when you. I learned my lesson, man. Do not go for cheap when you come to the Philippines, please, because you're gonna be hurting when you get it. What you mean hurting, man? What you mean you're gonna be hurt? Your body gonna be all sore because you'll be sitting up in a chair, crocked up like this all for 18, 40 hours. When you get home, you're gonna barely. When you get off that plane, you're gonna barely walk. Somebody got to get you a wheelchair. Don't go with cheap, man. Go with most efficient, okay? Go with the less layovers, okay? Because layovers, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, layover sounds nice, doesn't it? I'm going to lay over here. I'm going to lay over on that sofa over there. I'm going to lay over on that sofa. Yeah, I'm going to just chill till my time. I'm going to save me some money. Yeah, when you see them laying up on somebody's sofa that you can't stretch out right and not a bed, your body going to tell you done something wrong. And so when you get up, you be like, oh, my back. You do not want to get many layovers. If you have to get a layover, try to get it for no more than a couple of hours, hour or two, to more than that. Anything over that, you begin to get it gets dull, boring. Your mind goes, your body goes, and you just go into crazy modes, okay? And that all around. But yeah, don't get the layovers if you can, okay? Let's go around, Jane. Who we got? Anthony Liggins. What's up, Anthony? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. He said, what's up, BobbieD? Happy for you, Gunny. Hope you've been practicing your karaoke. Because they're going to have you singing to them. Yeah, man. Karaoke is a big thing out here, man. Even if you don't know how to sing, you don't need to know. But so many Filipinos love singing out here, and they can't sing a lick. Can't carry a tune, but they love it. I don't know what it is, but that is one of the national pastimes here. When you come to a community, you hear people doing karaoke. Sometimes they do it early in the morning, sometimes they do it late at night, and that's just what they do. We used to have a lot of it here one while, but I don't know what happened, but it didn't die out, but I'm thankful too, because the karaoke will keep you up all night. You got to listen to somebody carrying a bad tune. That ain't good. Let's go, Roger. We got Murphy Hayes, and the first time being on a plane in 40 years. What? 40 years? Oh my goodness. Murphy Hayes. We really gonna have to pray for you, brother. You ain't been on a plane in 40 years. Let me see, what's the last time I've been on a plane? I was on a plane been a while too for me. Ain't been no 40 years though. I've been on, let me see, last time I went to Miami. I went to Miami, Florida. I think that's the last, let me see. Yeah, that's the last time I went on the plane. My daughter and I had a father-daughter weekend, and we went to Miami, Florida, Miami Beach. We had a great time. We never been there before. I wanted to do something special for her, take her out, because I was busy a lot. When she was coming up, I had a lot of jobs, couldn't attend this, couldn't attend that. So I'm going to do something special. Let's go to Miami. She said, what? You taking me to Miami, Daddy? I said, yeah. My daughter, right? Yes, sir. I said, yeah, I ever took you anywhere by yourself? No. So we had a beautiful time in Miami Beach. Had a wonderful time. That's the last time I done played. But yeah, Murphy, man, we're going to be praying for you, man. You're going to be like, no. You're going to be all right. You've done your homework. You're going to bring you some stuff to read. Bring you some, if you have a portable player, CD, DVD player, whatever, bring you something to listen to. But you only need that. If you get on an international flight, they have these headphones that you can use, listen to music in the back of your set. Just plug it in the back of your set, and that should be free. And then they also have a monitor on the back of your TV, or on the back of your seat, or sometimes they have it coming from the ceiling. The ceiling, and you can just look at any video, mostly the current videos, and also they have music channels that you can watch as well. So there'll be a lot of stuff for you to do, but you have to be focused, okay? And don't wind up going to sleep on the plane, please. Unless you got somebody with you, because your pocket might just be picked. Okay, let's go. Oh, Murphy, hey, he said, hello, Sir Anthony. What's up, man? You good? So I got to say it. So I got to say it. Right, tell you about it. Who he got? Murphy. He said, I'll have a voice you don't want to hear, Sir Anthony. Lord, you heard that, man? He said, I got a voice you don't want to hear. Hey, hope ain't them devil voice. Right, tell you about who he got. Anthony said, he don't care where you ask. They will ask you to sing. Yeah, they'll ask you to sing, man. They don't care. First time I came out here, well, not the first time. I remember I went up to Lisa D's place and they were doing karaoke. And man, they asked me to sing. And you know what I sang, man? I was good because I could sing. I could sing. That boy can sing. But I sang. You know what I sang? I sang one of R. Kelly's songs. I believe I can fly. And they were like, woo. They were happy, man, because I tore the thing up. Anthony said, Gunny, bring some foam earplugs, a blackout sleep mask. Might come on handy if you're sick. See the next to your babies or need to catch a nap. No, man, don't do that. Don't do that now. If you're next to babies, you ain't gonna be sleeping. They're gonna keep you up. You better pray, Murphy, that you don't get next to somebody that got kids. I'm telling you, man, that's one of the worst things you can get. When you send a flight and you're an overseas flight going 12, 14, 13, 14 hours plus, and you got a bad, nasty kid, they don't want to be. Next thing you know, they be scratching your face and they say, "Stop, Johnny." You said, "Put Johnny down." He said, "Johnny, touch my face one more time." They're gonna have to call flight attendant. I'm telling you, man, pray that you don't get next to no kid, man. I've had some flights where I've been next to kids the whole flight. And they can't leave me no, because if they Filipino or if they're Asian, they're fascinated with your black skin and they want to touch you and scratch you, all kinds of stuff. But man, pray you don't get next to the kid, man, and pray you don't get next to somebody that constantly want to get liquor, want to buy liquor. Give me another one, because they're gonna get drunk and want to act a fool. Okay, and if they do, man, you got to ask the flight attendant to find you another seat. Let's go round chain by the easy one nation. We got. Murphy said, have it, sir, Lurkins. Got it, man. I got you, man. Ron Chain Bobby, who we got? Murphy said, I have two, but they're not long. Okay. You got two layovers. You got two layovers, but they're not long. Okay. So I'm assuming they're less than 2 hours. 2 hours or less. If you say anything over 2 hours, no, don't fool with it if you can. But if you got three, it's okay, but never get 4 hours. 4 hour plus, don't do it, man. I mean, it's not worth saving the money because it's gonna mess your body up. Your body gonna be tired. Now you would think that you're just sitting around and that's going to relax you. No, it's not, because you're in unfamiliar territory. You're probably in a airport lounge, and those chairs are not meant to be comfortable. They're meant just to hold you up, keep you alert. Okay, and so if you lay down, stretch out on four of those chairs and try to sleep, when you get up, you're gonna feel it. You'll be like, oh my God. What about back, my neck? All that gonna be jacked up. Let's go round chain. Who we got? Crook Mark said, I'm flying first class nonstop when I come over there in December. Okay. Hey man, that's the way to do it, man. Crook, you're doing it right, tight, long, strong. If y'all can do it, man, first class, take a little bit Monte, take some more Monte. But if you do it, do that first class. I never been first class, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never been flown first class. But I told Lisa D, when we go to the USA, guess what? We're gonna go first class, baby. All the way there, all the way back. We ain't playing no game. First class, all the way there and all the way back, because we deserve it. Let's go round chain. Who we got? Anthony Nigga. See, after waiting 3 years, Gunny gonna sing like Luther Vandross. Hey man, he could be singing through the yin yang. He gonna be singing everything, man. Hey, it's all right, man. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time when you haven't seen your woman up close and personal, and you finally get a chance to do so, not on the internet. It's a beautiful time. And you know what, man? That's a special time that you should always cherish and remember. Murphy has never met a Filipina woman in the Philippines in his life. This is a monumental occasion for him. Many of you have been here before and you've met women, but he's a virgin at it. Like a virgin. Let's go round chain, Bobby. Who we got? Anthony Liggins. He said, ooh, Crook Mark, you big balling, brother. I'm trying to find a coach flight I can afford. I'm right, man. Hey, man, I'm be honest with you, man. I never flown first class. But you know, it's a time for change. You know what I'm saying? It's always time to do things differently, right? I've flown a lot, man. I've flown a lot. I ain't just no one time. And I've flown international a lot. I've been in a lot of different countries. It's always been coach or third or regular business, regular class economy. It has never been first class. And in first class, you have the best of everything. You got those reclining seats that go back all the way back down, like you're in a bed. You got to wait, the flight attendants wait on your hand and foot, and you get served before everybody else in the bag in economy size. So it's a blessing, and everything is more and more comfortable. You got more space. If you're a big man, you're tall, you're gonna have a lot of leg room, a lot of head room, and you're gonna be all right. But if you're small, you want to go to economy. If you huge, you tall, and you wide, you better get you a first class seat. Because you ain't gonna like it when you get through. Let's go. Anthony said they got nonstop flights to the Philippines. You must be really close. Yeah, they're non-flight. They're non. I got onto a non-stop flight from Atlanta to Cebu, and it was straight shot, but it cost a lot. The non-stop costs more than the regular layover and the regular transfer flights. They cost more, but it's worth it. But you can find maybe some flights that have like maybe an hour or two layover, 1 or 2 layovers for like an hour or two. That's not that bad. You can deal with that. But anything 3 + 4 hours above layover, do not do it. It's not going to be worth it. Round train, BobbieD, see One Nation, under group one. Look who we got. Burby Hayes, he said Barry White. Barry White and the Love Unlimited Orchestra. I know. I remember Barry White. Some of y'all don't even know what Barry White is, man. They remember Luther, but they don't know nothing but Barry White. Barry White was one of the baddest men in the world back in the day, in the 70s. Barry White, who else? Isaac Hayes. You remember Isaac Hayes? Remember that song? I forgot what, but I got the tune in my mind, but I can't remember. Barry White, Isaac Hayes, and who else was? Those were the 2 guys that would put it down in words, and they would talk slow, and they would have that little, I love you, Dave. What's up? Like, you're the best thing in my life. Yeah, and women would be like, go to a concert, women would take off their panties and throw it on the stage. You think I'm playing with you? And what's the guy name? Not David Ruffin. What's the guy name? Pettigrew. Teddy Pendergrass. That's another one. That's where he got hurt. But they had Teddy was the Teddy, Barry, and Luther. Luther was, I don't know. They say he was like a little bit, I don't know, man, but they women like Luther too. Let's go around train, Bobby. Who we got? It's Barry. Anthony Lee said, Gunny, no matter your schedule, be prepared. Hold on. Don't let you scared. Be prepared for flight cancellation change. Yeah. Be prepared to sleep in an airport. Hopefully you won't have to. Yeah. That's a good point, Anthony. There's a lot of flight cancellations going on now, guys. That's because the most airlines, and this is worldwide, don't have enough personnel to handle the load that's going on right now. And this is pre-holiday. You come to Philippines, Murphy, in a holiday period. This is a holiday season. Christmas season started September 1. So flights coming here now are packed, jammed. And so the airlines don't have enough pilots. They don't have enough flight attendants to accommodate all the flights they have, but they make the flights. You know why? Because they want the money in for it. And they don't mind rescheduling. And they don't mind telling you, let you stay in a hotel airport for a day until they get you another flight. But that's why they take the money first. So be careful, guys. And you have rights as a flyer, as a person that flies. You have rights. If they keep you in an airport overnight, you can ask them to get you in a hotel. You can ask them to reschedule your flight. Or you can ask them to refund. You have options, but you have to determine which is the best for you. Because they tell you got to stay overnight or whatever. So look, I have some rights. Y'all gonna put me in a hotel? You got to talk up for yourself. Let's go around train. Who we got? Remember, he said one time I tried to sit in first class from economy and I got pitched out in an unkind way. They took you by your ears and said, "Get up out of here, sir." Let's go around tell everybody with one nation, under group, one love. Who we got? That's it. All right, man. Hold on. I went down too far, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Where was I? And I don't know. Okay. What's right here? Okay. Okay. He was. He said, "Yeah, man, they got you by the ear and pull you out of there, man. I know how they do. Let's go around here." Crook. He said, "What up, Lisa D? What's Lisa D doing? She's eating her breakfast. Y'all can't see her. She's behind the screen. She's eating her breakfast and she's beginning her day. Okay, let's go around here, everybody. DC, one nation, under group, one love. Who we got? I went down again, man. What's wrong with my finger today? Here we go. Crook Mark, he said, doing in the back, keeping up noise. You heard her. She eating her food, man. She do. She eat her food. She be clanging the plate every now and then, but she all right. Let's go around here about EC One Nation. Who we got? Terry. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. What's up? Thank you so much, my brother. He said, two, right back at you, my brother, from another mother. We got to do it damn for Terry Fleming, riding train, Bobby EC One Nation, other group, one love. Who we got in this house today? I need a dancer. I need a dancer. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, my brother, from another mother. Let's go, round train, Bobby EC One Nation. Remember, hey, he's Don Juan in the house. Don Juan, Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming, you call him Don Juan because Terry Fleming. This is a notice, y'all. Terry Fleming has a girlfriend. Terry Fleming got a girlfriend, man. I don't know if y'all girlfriend type, but he's dating right now, and it's been very, very enlightening for me to know that Terry Fleming has now found the courage to reach out. You know, I mean, he was burned for a long time. Yeah, you know, a lot of time women will burn you. You know, they would take every hair off your head. You know, and Terry had a bad relationship, like many of us had. I've had some too, but he was like, man, I'm done. I'm done for a long time. He didn't want to get in no relationship because that's how bad it was. But now he has dealt with his issues and he knows where he's at as far as his relationship side is concerned. And I'm encouraged. I'm very proud of him. He's overcome a lot of obstacles. I know a lot about Terry Fleming, man. I know a lot about all of you guys, even though y'all haven't seen me in person. I know because I pray about you guys and I can tell things in the spirit from you guys, okay? Terry Fleming is a good man at heart. He went through a lot of issues that some of y'all ain't never had to deal with, but he's coming out strong, and he's on the right track, reaching out to females again, you know, back again. He wasn't no punk, none of that stuff. He just had to back off, and because that relationship that he had took a toll on him, so he had to rebuild himself up. From the head to the toe, from the toe to the head, from the inside, outside, he had to rebuild him. And now he's able to reach out. And that's a beautiful time, man. That's a beautiful time when you find somebody that was one way and now they're going to another direction. I told you, but Terry, let me tell you something, man. Whenever you go to another level, guess what? Be ready for some more devils because they're going to come after you in your relationship. Be strong, man. Be strong. Let's go. Terry Fleming is just back on the phone. Say Mac on the phone, okay? You ought to be a daddy Mac on the phone. Let's go, round chain. Who we got? Terry Fleming dancing and romance. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's a spice of life. When you find somebody that you can dance and romance, hey, do it, man. Because we only get one shot at this thing we call life. Okay? Go for it. Go for it all you got to get all you can and can all you get while you're on this planet we call Earth. Life is short. And you should make it sweet as you can, okay? Sweet as you can, as long as you can, because it don't take much to turn it to the bad side. Let's go round chain, Bobby EC One Nation. Who we got? Murphy, hey. He said, don't play with me, sir, you Dolomite. Call him Dolomite. Y'all remember Dolomite, man, with the big old head and the platform shoes? Y'all remember that? He was a Mac daddy. Let's go round chain, Bobby. Who we got? And to leave the Terry Fleming night out to see the reason we have hurricane. Terry Fleming night out. Okay, his night out was the reason we got hurricane. Yeah, because that was a huge step. You know, Terry Fleming, uh, he made a huge step for mankind when he went. He made a huge step for mankind when he went out with his lady, because he hadn't done it in so long, man. But you know what? Sometimes good things happen, you know, when you wait. You know, good things happen to people that are patient. So he's got a good lady, and I think that that lady's going to bring the best out of him, and he will do like in return. He'll bring the best out of her. And if they don't, they'll move on. That's all. You know, life is what you make out of it. It is what it is. Let's go around check. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He's an iceberg slim, slow snatch. I remember iceberg slim, man. Long that take me back, man. Dolomite, iceberg slim. Come on, man. Who y'all gonna come out with next? I got a bunch of OGs on this show. Let's go, Terry Fleming. He said, Shackle, Lightning, Chain, Thunder. Oh, Lord. Where y'all going? Where y'all going with this stuff? Let's go. Murphy says, Sir Terry will stick his finger in the ground and turn the world around. He'll do one of these. And then look at the ground. And the world will start shaking. Let's go around and about who we got. Terry Fleming, he grabbed the sea and made the fish jealous. You OG, what's wrong with y'all this morning? Let's go right. Oh Lord, that's it. That's enough. What's up, my brother? Yeah, man, this was fun this morning, man. I tell y'all, I got a bunch of OGs on here, man. But you know what, man? Old school is the best school. Ain't no school like the old school. I mean, that's my opinion, okay? Ain't no school like the old school. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Because the old school bring it down right. There don't be no wishy-washy. You ain't gonna be worried about this, worried about that. And it's decent, okay? We're decent with our stuff. We ain't nasty, okay? The people out nowadays, they know the nastiest thing you think of. Let's go. Who we got? One more. And look at Donald Goins going to Manila. You remember Donald Goins, man? Hey, man, I read that. I read Donald Goins had like 6, 7 books. I read every one of them. Yeah, Donald Goins. If y'all don't know who he is, and a lot of people don't know him, y'all don't know who he is, go look him up. I read every one of his books, and man, he was a prolific writer. He was Donald Goins. I read about his life story. He came from the ghetto, man, and then he rose up through writing. He had a hard life. He was a pimp. He was drug addict. You name it. He did it all. But then he found his passion, which was writing, and he wrote several very, very popular books about the 70s and how he was raised. And he's gone now, but he OD'd, you know, because he still kept that drug stuff. But yeah, the last book I read from him is called Donald Goins Writes No More. That was his. He was working on his autobiography. That's the last book, and somebody else had to finish it. But that's it, man. You bring some memories, man. I think I read about 5 or 6 of his books. Donald Goins was a prolific African American writer. He's gone now, but yeah, y'all get an option. You get an opportunity. Go look up some of his books, man. It's a good stuff. I'm telling you, man. Another one. What's it? God, there's another one. Anyway. And my Angelo, I know why the cage bird sings. Dr. Angelo laid it down in that book. That was good. She's gone too. There's another one. I can't think of the name of it right now. But when I remember that book, some of these books go back to the 70s and how we was raised in families, order and structure, how to deal with problems coming out the right way, not the wrong way. Don't run from your problem, deal with it. All of these books I read back in those days dealt with some of that stuff. So these are good stuff. Let's go, Ron Chain. Who we got? Murphy. Wow. Got you, man. Ron Chain, Murphy. Terry Fleming. He just soul man is measured in roses. Yeah, man. Soul man is romantic, you know. You take care of your woman, the woman take care of you. That's how you do. That's how you do, man. You know, be a man and then have a plan, you know. Be a man and do what's right and do what's tight. You know, and sometimes when you're a man, sometimes things don't go right for you because you got to stand up for what's right. And then people don't want to be with you, you know, but you still got to do what's right. And when things turn out, you eventually get back on board. Let's go. That's it, man. All right, guys. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. It's been a good show, Lord. Yo, guys, tomorrow is Veterans Day. We have Markel here if he's available. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Now, last time we did the Veterans Day, I came after Markel. Okay, Markel comes about 9:30. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try a different experiment. I'm gonna try to come before he comes. Okay, so I'll be trying to come I might come early tomorrow. Okay, so you might see me between 7 or 7:30. Okay, or you might see me like 8:30, something like that. 7:30, 8:30. So I'm gonna try to come earlier tomorrow, and after I'm done, we're gonna start up another show, just like we did last week. This one will be Markel about veterans affairs, whatever he wants to talk about that will enlighten our viewing audience. Okay, because we got a lot of veterans on this show. Y'all guys remember, if you veterans out there, you remember that October 1 began what? Who knows what October began? Come on now, you've been on this show a long time. What does October 1 mean for veterans? Come on now, I'm waiting. I need an answer. October, and Markel told us about 15 times. Now, if y'all don't know, you got some issues. What does why is October 1 significant for veterans? I got it back. We got a bad signal. All right, let's go. If y'all don't know, October 1 is the date that you can apply for the caregivers program. Okay. Remember that now. October 1 is the official date. Now it's October 6 now. So you've been 5 days in it. Okay. Let's go. Murray, is it true that? Yeah, man. True that, man. You're right. You got to have soul if you want to be a real man. A real man is compassionate. A real man is caring. A real man is sharing. And a real man is strong. Now, strong in the mind, strong in the heart, strong in the spirit. He's not weak. You can't just bow down to everything. A real man stands up. When everybody else bows, he stands. You know what? You know why he stands up? Because he's going to stand up for what's right. Everybody else can think he's wrong, but he in his heart, if he knows he's right, he's going to stand up. He don't mind taking the hits. That's what a real man does. He take the hit and keep on going, because that's what his job is, to stand out. The real man was made to stand out from the crowd. He wasn't made to bow down with the crowd. He wasn't made to go along with the crowd. He was made to stand out from the crowd. Any real men out there? I got any real men out there? Oh no, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. It takes a lot to be a real man. You just can't go by everybody saying, I'm a real man. No. You got to show your stuff, and you got to work your stuff, and you got to earn your stuff. A real man is measured by his respect that people has for him as well. Okay, remember that. All right, that's it, man. We got to go. Listen, BobbieD ain't take care. God bless. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Might be a little bit early. Be looking out. On the backside of tomorrow. This BobbieD ain't take care. God bless. Peace.